So the media does this from time to time. That instead of just enjoying Muhammad Ali, enjoying Tiger Woods, enjoying Brady, who's the next Brady? Who's the next Ali? Who's the next this? Who's the next that? There is no other LeBron James. There will be no other LeBron James. Can play all 5 positions. Literally best player in the world. 15th year into the career, he's still the best player. Physically, still the best player. Okay, it's not going to happen. This is a once-in-a-lifetime. It'll never happen that a player literally controls, like Wilt Chamberlain, an entire conference. But the story now is, good God, at the end of last year and now is, the Greek Freak, Milwaukee. Giannis, and I struggle pronouncing his name sometimes, Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo.
He's a physical freak. He's the next. I read 3 stories this week. Next LeBron. No, and it's not close. 5th year in the NBA, has not won a playoff series. In the awful East. LeBron was in the finals his 4th year, and the East wasn't terrible then. 5th year in the NBA, not top 10 in merchandise. He is not LeBron. He is a freak, and he'll score a bunch of points. And he's going to be great statistically. He ain't LeBron. But Colin, he's in Milwaukee. What, Cleveland's glamorous? Giannis, 5th year. Here's his stats. First 4 years, LeBron and Giannis. Ain't close. LeBron almost averages 10 points more, almost double the assists, and wins a lot more. And by the way, I'm not so sure Giannis doesn't have a better surrounding cast than LeBron did. I just know LeBron's surrounding cast because they got to the finals. But you got some players in Milwaukee now. Okay, it isn't just about LeBron's game. It's his understanding of the game, his personality to attract players. He can actually shoot. Giannis can't shoot. There'll never be another Tiger. There'll never be another Ali. There'll never be another LeBron. And by the way, the NBA, the NFL, and baseball have always had these freaks. Doesn't mean they're the best player. Derek Jeter's leadership, personality, durability, Brett Favre. Kyrie Irving doesn't have durability. Kyrie Irving doesn't have the personality. Here's another one. Here are the Bucks with and without Giannis on the court. Look at this. They are significantly worse defensively. They are almost 10 points plus without him, minus 2.7 with him. You have never seen that with LeBron. He's talented. He's long. He's young. He's a freak. He's not going to be LeBron. I mean, I love Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, to me, has a lot of magic LeBron qualities. I don't think he has the personality. 6'9.5", can dribble, can control a game. Ben Simmons, to me, is going to be closer. Big market Philadelphia, highly coveted college player comes out number 1. Ben Simmons has a better chance. But we fall into these traps. We just don't love what we have in the moment. And Giannis is a freak. He is not close to LeBron James because LeBron isn't just about basketball. He's about leadership. He's about knowledge. He's about business. He's about the macro topics. Politically, he leads other players. That's never going to be Giannis. He is just a wild, freaky, great, fun, crazy player who's going to score a bunch, get good numbers, and be a blast to watch, and he may average 38 points a game one year. I mean, Dominique Wilkins was a great player. Magic and Larry Bird changed the league. It's not just about length, size, dunking, speed. There are so many things that made Magic beyond basketball. There are so many things that made Tiger. Tiger culturally changed the game. Ali socially and culturally. The Foreman fight in Zaire changed boxing, rope-a-dope. LeBron's never been given credit for those influential components to his game. And I like Giannis. But God, if I have to read it, he's the next LeBron. Stop. First of all, Giannis is the next LeBron. Don't tell me you believe that.
In what aspect? Just because he's exciting, he's multidimensional, not impactful.
Not going to be even close
not
to
even close. It's a difference. I think it's the NBA needs to have that next wave. And
Right.
they know LeBron, at best, 2 more
Great
years.
Right.
And at that point, does LeBron want to just be another guy after that? So you're going to need somebody dynamic that's going to draw people to get into the stands. And Giannis has that kind of game, but the personality, the storyline is not there.
Listen, man, they're just Dominique was talented.
Yep.
Magic changed the league.
Colin, I used to say this. Back in the day, you can have Larry, you can have Magic, you can have Dominique in a room and everybody's in awe. But when Michael Jordan walked through the door, it was a different feeling. Okay, it was just a total different feeling. And it's the same thing with in today's game. You can have Melo. Back in the day with KG, you can have Kobe. But when LeBron walked through the door, the aura of the room changed. And some people just have it.
Yeah. And that it is Tiger and Ali and LeBron.
big
It's about 7 guys.
That's right.
Ever.
And you can't do, even though the game for Giannis is there, and we see the makings of this player that can just about do everything.
Right.
It's the storyline. What makes it so special that I want to go see him play on a cold Thursday night somewhere, you know?
Also leadership, players, he reaches out to them. He's the great communicator, which Magic was. Some guy, Derrick Rose, great player, didn't want to do that.
What Jason Kidd was, when I played with him and throughout his career, as dynamic as a player that he was, he wasn't a vocal leader. You know what I mean? You didn't see
Magic
him taking
was.
charge, and Magic was. So
Stockton wasn't.
yeah, but you need it, and I get it because I love watching Giannis play. But when you start to make the comparisons, let's make the comparisons. You keep it on the court because that's where it's going to be. Because globally, and what LeBron was able to do, and the timing was great for LeBron in regards to when he came in, kind of the changing of the guards. You needed somebody else. Giannis, right there, from a game perspective, is unbelievable. But the impact. Not even close.
People paying attention to Lonzo, Ben Simmons, I said it before the season, I'll say it again, will be a greater player. What do you see from Ben?
Here's the thing about Ben. I think he's still growing and trying to understand and mature because he had to sit out. Now, playing at this level, playing, quasi-point guard, the decision-making ability of him is going to be very important because they're going to lean on him to kind of control everything. And not being in that situation for a long time, he's going to make some mistakes, especially in late game situations in regards to, okay, should I shoot? Should I pass? Who should I get it to?
That's a big component. It's hard.
It is hard, especially playing point guard because he's going to dominate the ball so much, Colin, and it's his decision-making that's really going to put Philly over the top, especially in late game situations. But the maturation process I see from him has been great because he's a natural-born leader, and you can see it when he's out there on the court. And his guys follow him.
Yeah, a lot of guys don't like to – like Simmons will just take the ball from people and say, I got this. Not every guy wants to do that. A lot of guys want to be liked.
Well, a lot of guys also, too, don't want the pressure of doing it all the time. See, here's the thing. A lot of guys that say this, Colin, listen, I want to be the man. I want to average 20 points. Okay, you can average 20, but you got to have the responsibility of answering the questions, too. When things go right, things go wrong, they're coming to you. When you don't feel good, you're hurt a little bit, you still got to play. You still got to perform. When you're the secondary guy, the third guy,
No, Chris Bosh, great player, never had to really, with Miami, be. Okay, Lonzo Ball, impressions.
Love him.
You do?
Love him.
Boy, he's not you either. He can't shoot.
Yeah.
You could
shoot.
shoot.
But here's the thing. We compare him to Jason Kidd, right? It was a play when they played Washington the other night. It's a full court pass in the first half to Kyle Kuzma. There's only so many guys that can make this off one dribble and make the play. That play right there, he pushed the ball up real quick, got Randall open three-point shot. Here's the thing about Lonzo to me. Very similar to Jason Kidd. One, that pass right there. Guys can't make that pass on a dime. Once Lonzo understands how to change the pace of the game, that was the difference between him and Jason. Jason can get from A to B really quick. Lonzo's so accustomed to playing at his own pace that a lot of times he can slow it down. Once he understands the pace of the NBA and really pushes it, the intangibles that he has. And the thing I loved about this game against Washington is he didn't get caught up in the hype.
Not at all.
He played his game. He made the correct passes when he needed to. Did he miss some shots? Yeah, he missed some shots. I mean, Jason Kidd ended up being, I think number 3 on the most three-point shots made at the end of his career, but not at the beginning. So, but what he does on the court, and look how his players play. Now they make the extra pass. They make sure they give the ball up early. All of that is an effect because of what Lonzo is able to bring to the table. So to me, the makings of a point guard, and I think we need to change our narrative, is right now we want all point guards to score. Lonzo's not going to do that. On nights he may, but he's the prototypical point guard that's going to get his guys involved, and I love it.
Jim Jackson, he'll be on Speak for Yourself later. Great seeing you, bud.
You got it. Good seeing you, too.
Good NBA stuff.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from the newest show on FS1, First Things First, with Chris Carter and Nick Wright.